long time no see. So it is time for my November and December monthly favorites video. So to get it all done and over with, I'm gonna start with the junk food first. These first two items I cannot find anymore. I've tried really hard, but everywhere I look they're completely gone. And the first one is these A&W root beer licorice. So at like convenience stores and even my local grocery store, they had these like on, you know, one of those tape things that they hook their products on, and they have them for the different soda brands. I think they had a Crush and Grape Fanta or something like that. But I love root beer and I had to try these and they're amazing, and this is the only package I've had for the past couple months and I've been holding on to it for this video to show you guys. But they are delicious. They are licorice, but a million times better because they taste like root beer. The next item is one I haven't had in a really long time, and it's kind of an older candy, but they still make them, and that is cow tails. So they're kind of like a nougaty taffy, like Laffy Taffy kind of, called cow tails because they're long sticks like a cow tail, but they're milky kind of. These are special caramel apple flavored ones. I had one of these. I got it just for nostalgia, and that was probably 3 years ago, and I had a chocolate one, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I like them, but they're not the best. But these caramel apple ones are so good, and this was only the second one I was able to find, and I was only able to find it at one convenience store, and after that they were sold out and I was not able to find these at all anymore. And it's a pity because it's so good. It tastes kind of like the caramel apple Oreos, but with a less sweet and more mild flavor, and they're just chewy and really yummy. These next ones are actually drinks, and I can still get them now, but Arizona tea, they make these big cans of tea, and they also make sugary juices, and they recently came out with this like lime series where it's like lemonade, but it's limeade mixed with other flavors. And this one's my favorite so far. It is the mango lime, and they also have a grape, a lemon lime, which is really good as well, and a cherry. And there's only one convenience store that has them, but they do have them in stock pretty well and pretty often. So I'm hoping that they just got it first and then other convenience stores will slowly start to get them, especially in summer. I think this would be a really good summer treat. So keep an eye out for these. These might be like new. The last treat I have for you all is limited edition seasonal for Christmas. So hopefully you might still be able to find them, I'm not sure. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch also has different other varieties, like I think Peanut Butter Toast Crunch and Chocolate Toast Crunch. But they came out with a Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch, and the little guys in the box are so cute. They're wearing like little elf hats. And they just taste so good. They're so much better than the regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch and even the other flavors that I mentioned. I've tried them all, and this is definitely my favorite out of all of them. Next is my TV show favorites, and I have been watching a lot of TV shows this past couple months, but notably my most favorite are one that I have mentioned before, and that is American Horror Story. But this new season is completely different like all the other seasons, and this one is Freak Show. When I first started watching it, when it came out in October, I was very unsure about it, but now that I've been watching it more, I've been getting into it more, and it's just like you expect with all the other American Horror Stories. They're really good, and the actor choices are great, and the characters are great. Also, I have been watching a new show that came out, and it's also in a mid-season break, and that is the show How to Get Away with Murder. It is a murder mystery, and I love the way that the story is told, because in the very beginning it shows you basically a murder. All these law students murder someone, and then each episode they divulge a little bit more information on how the murder happened and how they get from being law school students to end up murdering someone, and the way that everything ties together in the end is just like crazy. And of course they end with a cliffhanger every episode that makes you want to watch it, the next one over and then the next one, because it's just that good. So if you like the law and the murder mystery type of shows, kind of like CSI and that kind of stuff, but also with a little bit of drama, I highly suggest you check out this show. It's really good. And the last show favorite that I have is more of a kid-orientated type of show. So if you're not huge into the more adult-themed and horror, like the last two that I mentioned, this one's great for you. This one is on Netflix, and it is called Wolf Blood, and it is pretty much a werewolf version of My Babysitter is Vampire, like I mentioned like a year ago. But it's like a British version. It's a British TV show about these kids that are wolves and this girl's parents who's also wolves, and they're trying to hide it from everyone, and people eventually find out and they have to trick them, and it's just a really fun kids show, and it's kind of got like a coming of age kind of thing to it, and it's just fun to watch and to pass the time. Now on to my song favorites. So for November, I've definitely been loving the song Dangerous by the band Big Data. This is the only song of theirs that I know. They play it on the radio all the time, so you've probably heard of it already, but if not, please check the link. And it's just the bass line. The bass line that starts out with it just really makes me want to dance. I just love this song. So you guys definitely should check it out, especially if you like kind of electronic-y type music, and like Muse kind of type music, I think is close to their genre. It's just a really, really good song. And my favorite song for December, you guys have heard me discuss them before and gush about them, and that is Calabrese. I love them. They're like my new favorite band since My Chemical Romance broke up. Calabrese is my new thing, and they are releasing a new CD this month, and I'm so excited. And in November and December, they released 2 new songs. The first one with the same title as their CD, and that's Lust for Sacrilege. I enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it as much as Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood is just a beautiful song. So their new CD is more darker and grittier and moodier sounding. They said that Danzig was a huge influence to them. My boyfriend really loves Danzig. I'm not a huge fan, but I can see where they're coming from that angle. And it's got like a dark, grungy, like 90s kind of melody kind of thing going on with it. It's really hard to explain, but this is like my winter song. This is the song I'm going to be listening to all winter. I just love it. Also, one of my favorite shows, which really isn't on TV, but is here on YouTube, and that is Being Puppycat. I love Being Puppycat so much. I loved it when it first came out, and they ended up doing a Kickstarter for it, and I actually helped donate to the Kickstarter. In fact, I am the only Chelsea without an EA at the end of the Chelsea that donated to the Kickstarter. So I was just really, really happy that I was able to be a part of this wonderful project. They have released episodes 1 and 2, which are like, they go together, they're part 1, part 2, and then 3 and 4 recently, which go together as well, and I will leave the links for them down below because you have to see them if you haven't already. They're just awesome, really, really awesome. And there's a lot of amazing voice actors, and it's really funny and really cute, so you guys have to check it out. For my favorite crafts for the past couple months, that definitely has to be baking, because of course this time of the year I give out Christmas cookies to everyone. So in November, to prepare for December, and in December I made a lot of Christmas cookies. I didn't take any pictures, I should have, I'm sorry, but I made about 4 or 5, I can't remember. I made coconut macaroons, peppermint Oreo chocolate chip cookies, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, cherry cordial kiss cookies, and I think one more, but I can't remember. I also made kawaii chocolates. They were cute, like little chocolates in like little bear molds that you guys have all seen from like Daiso and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of spoiled my family when it came to sweets this year. My latest favorite craft for the end of the month was loom knitting, because I got this bad boy for Christmas, and it is the long looms, and then I got a Joann's gift card from my in-laws for Christmas, and I bought the round looms with the gift card. So like I said in my last favorites video for October, I've been really wanting to get back into knitting, and I thought loom knitting would be a really easy way to dive back in without having to invest in different size needles, and plus there's a lot of really easy projects that you can do with that. And that leads me to my favorite YouTuber for December, and that is Tut8. I think that's how you pronounce it. But they do a ton of loom knitting tutorials, and I actually made something from their tutorials. From this little loom right here, I made a pair of mittens. So here they are. I will try them on for you. They were pretty easy to make. I made each mitten in one day. If you had a whole day of sitting there and doing nothing, you could make both in one day, but I had other things I had to do. So I made one in one day and the other in another. So they are just really cute. I love the pattern, and I got to pick out what colors I wanted to use, and they're really warm and soft. These will actually be a gift, and I think handmade gifts are the best kind. And so I have been watching like every loom knit video they had on their channel. So if you're into loom knitting and you want some awesome projects, or you want to get into knitting and you need something easy to start you off in, I highly suggest this channel and checking them out. Backtracking a little bit, my favorite YouTuber for November was Markiplier. You guys have probably all heard of him. He's like pretty much the same as PewDiePie. I had actually unsubscribed to another gamer, and I was looking for someone else to watch, and I remember seeing him in YouTubers React, and I figured might as well give it a go. So I subscribed to him, and this was around the time that Five Nights at Freddy's came out, and so I watched a lot of his videos, and I love his personality and his voice and his jokes that he makes. And in November, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came out, so he was the first YouTuber that I watched play that game, and he made me really get into the game. I have yet to play Five Nights 2, but I pretty much know everything about the game because I watched him and my boyfriend play it, and they're just awesome. My last favorite to show you is quite an odd product favorite, but These were just so cute that I had to share the love. And that is these gift card holders that I found at Joann's this year. I went back and bought more when they were on, I think 60% off because the holiday season over. But they are by Jolie's, so they're by the same people that make stickers, and it's their holiday gift card holder collection thing. There are 3 different animals inside. One is a raccoon, one is a fox, and another is a cute little gray squirrel. And to use these gift card holders, normally they'd have their tail tucked in here. You'd untuck the tail and then unravel the Dr. Whovian type scarf. And then inside here is where you would put the gift card, and it looks like they're chewing on the gift card. And it's just the cutest thing ever. And I got gift cards for all of my in-laws, and I thought these were just too cute. The cutest out of all of them was this raccoon with my sister-in-law's gift card. She wanted Victoria's Secret, so I got her like a little panty shaped gift card, and it looks like the raccoon is stealing panties. It's just too cute. So I had to get more of these for next year in case they don't have them. So I'm pretty sure they still have them on Joann's website. I will leave the link down below so you guys can get them on sale really cheap and have them ready for next year. So that was it for my monthly favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed, and check out everything that I mentioned because they are all awesome, just like you guys. So I will see you later. Bye!